Hello. We had Supreme Court case Terry versus Ohio, and the story begins in a jewelry store on October 31st on Eckerlead Avenue in Cleveland, Ohio. There's three suspicious-looking men loitering outside the store. Many people walking by didn't understand what they were doing. They were just kind of outside at night when they really shouldn't have been. One of the main suspects, his name was Terry, and he is the guy on the far right with the spiky hair. Keep that in your mind. And right now, Tally is drawing the cop, the officer that goes around. His name is Officer Martin. He has been working for about 34 years, so he has tons of experiences. And so when he first sees the three men, he gets very suspicious of them because everyone else is freaked out about why there's just three men loitering outside a jewelry store, presumably to steal whatever is inside. The officer then comes up to Terry, who he questions why he is loitering outside the jewelry store. So right now Tally is deeply drawing Terry. When the police officer finally confronts Terry, Terry denies that him and his friends are not doing anything wrong. And that's when Terry gets a little suspicious, and that's when he's like, I need to pat you down to see if you have anything wrong on your person. And this is where it's very controversial that Terry's Fourth Amendment right of that police officers cannot search without a warrant, he feels is being violated.
I, did you say go?
Hmm?
Yeah, no, I'm chill.
I didn't give him eyebrows last time. This guy has spiky hair, right?
Yeah. Bro just magically got eyebrows.
I was like, why do they all look like they have blonde hair?
I think it looks like he has black hair.
Yeah, but he looked like he had blonde hair because he had no hair at all. So there's his pants pocket has something in it. That's his pants pocket.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I'll just leave it empty. I think I want to leave this pocket empty for now. The cop is touching him. Why did a girl? And the cop is kneeling down and touching him. I don't think that's how his shoulder goes, but that's fine. And then his head's gonna be here. Reduce.
Terry denies that he has anything sketchy on his person, but the police officer insists that he frisks
He's
him
onto
to
something.
see if he could find anything that is not
I'm
supposed to
narrating it
belong
so I
there.
can organize my thoughts. He's kneeling. I guess I'll just do it in this perspective, which is weird, but you know. Trust me, you. I guess I'll write it out. You won't find anything. I'm gonna check for a gun. You seem suspicious.
It was when the officer checked Terry's pockets is when he found a gun in his pockets, loaded and presumably ready to use. This is when he had been arrested and then gone to court later on. The trial was argued on December 12, 1967, and then decided on June 10, 1968. Mr. Chief Justice Warren delivered the opinion of the court. The case presents serious questions concerning the role of the Fourth Amendment in the confrontation in the street between a citizen and a police officer investigating suspicious circumstances. Upon suspicion that the person may be harmed, the police officer should have the power to frisk him for weapons. If the stop and the frisk give rise to probable cause to believe that the suspect had committed a crime, then the police should be empowered to make a formal arrest and a full incident search of the person. This scheme is justified in part upon the notion that a stop and frisk amount to a mere minor inconvenience and petty indignity, which can properly be imposed upon the citizen in the interest of effective law enforcement on the basis of the police officer's suspicion. So the three suspicious men did end up going to jail that 1968 night, as they were suspicious of carrying the gun and they had found the weapon. Thank you.